was he able to deliver the same level of performance yesterday? Because obviously we saw he definitely looked more relaxed today. Is there something in his practice? Did he like research the match? Did he look at his replay from last night? There was a change today. How does he feel about that?
일단 어제 플레이와 확실히 좀 변화가 있으셨던 것 같은데 그래도 오늘 경기는 그래도 어제보다는 확실히 좀 안정되신 것 같거든요. 좀 오늘 이제 오시면서 대회 오시면서 좀 뭔가 변화를 가지신 게 있으신지 좀 궁금합니다.
뭐 변화라기보다는 확실히 아까도 했던 첫 번째 인터뷰 했을 때도 제가 말씀드렸지만 이런 대회가 이제 처음이다 보니까 이제 긴장도 많이 했고 그러니까 경험이 없었잖아요. 그러니까 이제 사실상 어디서 게임하느냐에 따라서 그게 진짜 상당히 자신 플레이에 영향이 있다고 생각하거든요. 일단 물론 저한테 시간이 좀 더 있었으면은 아무래도 오늘 저도 물론 최선을 다했다 생각하지만은 좀 더 좋은 모습을 더 보여주지 않았을까라는 아쉬움도 좀 있었어요.
Well, I mean, I can't tell the difference because, like, I mean, the only difference I can tell is actually the difference between the tournament and the on the other half of the game, because on the other side of the game, sorry, because this type of tournament is actually new for me and I didn't have much of an experience, so I think I didn't adjust to it as much as possible. I think that was the reason why, and I was so nervous on this big stage. So lack of experience was the biggest factor, and I believe, and considering that, I mean, where you play is actually makes a lot of difference, and I think if I had more time to adjust to this kind of environment, maybe I could have bring it much better outcome.
I see. Thank you so much. Bunko, an absolute FGC legend. Always a pleasure to watch him play any game. Thank you so much for being a part of this extravaganza. And that's been it for this interview. Bunko is out at this point, but it's been amazing to have him on the journey. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.
What's up, guys? I'm Chris G with my homie Reynolds, and we are about to play some King of the Blind.
こちらネモさんが目隠ししてコージ KOG が指示をしてやってもらいます。日本チーム勝つぞ。はい。ラウンドはレディーファイト。OK。8C 空振って大好きだった。あ、でもいいですね、これ。お互い端足で C 連打してる。あ、で、ジャン C、ジャン C。あ、いいですね。多分、はい。ジャン C 連打は激アツ。C から3節当たってる。ニモさん 2T のまま、ジャン C 当たって、ドット。何当たっても勝ち。コパンでも勝ち。はい。ですね。はい、今3節に鏡へ差し返して、ネモさん勝ちました。1ラウンドゲット。はい、ラウンド2、レディーファイト。ネモさん、EP 側左。ですね、タッチシーンも3節もそこそこ当たってる。当たってる。で、ジャン C3 節当たって、引き寄せも当たってる。おっと、レイナルドが突っ込んできて、今どっち？今左側です、左側で。はい、今レブガードずっと晴れてる。レイナルド端まで逃げてって、はい、タッチで勝利。2ラウンドゲット。
俺勝ってるかわかんねえ。はいよ、じゃあ3スコ当たってる。NC 強い。あ、強い。いいよ。今 NC 当ててる。NC 当ててる。今ね、 ちょっと押されてる。押されてる。あ、いやいやいや。あ、ジャンシー来た。うわー。あー、まずい、負ける。ジャンシーの対処むずい、これ。ジャンシーの対処むずいね、これ。ジャンシー来て。
俺のジャンシーは
今、3セットガードさせてる。あ、でもジャンシーだな、ジャンシー来てるな。これこれ1本でどうしたこれ1本で。あ、ダメ。今 C 食らった。コンボされた。ダウンされてる、ダウンしてるよ。あ、そう。相手近づくの大変だ。相手近づくの大変だ。ああ、今当てれてる。スーパープレイ。これでもジャンシー1本で来てるから、ジャンシー来てるなと思ったら、俺上段先行った方がいいから。
I stepped into a realm of wonders where the sun kisses the sea. Two worlds inspired by each other. Two worlds making one. This land is calling, Saudi Red Sea.
아니야. 내가 할게.
¿Cuál eres tú? La derecha. Ok.
맞어.
Espérate.
맞어.
Estás saltando.
맞어.
Párate. Está cerca tuyo.
가드.
Salta en diagonal adelante. Ajá. Salta en diagonal.
아니야. 맞어.
Salta, ajá. Salta así nomás. Salta, pégale y
아니야.
sí.
점프. 됐어. 맞어.
No, estás saltando hacia atrás.
지금 상대가 완전 끝에 있어. 완전 끝에 있어. 됐어. 맞어. 아니, 안 맞았어.
Golpe.
맞어. 맞았어. 야, 맞았어. 네가 맞았어. 야, 완전 구석이야. 성경 구석이야. 구석. 원, 레디, 파이트. 시작해. 맞췄어.
왜?
콤보.
Estás en el piso. Estás en el piso. Estás cerca del cuerpo.
가드 됐어.
Come. Muy bien.
네가 가드 맞췄어. 맞췄어. 가드 됐어. 자리 바뀌었어.
Avanza a la
네가 맞았어.
derecha. Ajá, sigue.
리브 블루스.
Sigue.
누워 있어요?
아니?
Ya, lo tienes en overhead.
네가 맞았어.
Haz como que viene el rincón. Él está en el rincón.
지금 오고 있지.
Golpea. Adelante.
Diga
Está en
más.
el rincón, está en overhead. Sigue. Él está en el rincón. No, está en el rincón. Yo lo hago golpe.
아무것도 안 하는데 맞았다고.
시작. 맞췄어.
Atácalo.
맞았어. 네가 맞췄어.
Pille, tiene su pille.
그럼 어떻게 본대로
Avanza y
얘기하는
pille. Pille.
네 왼쪽.
Atácalo.
맞췄어.
Córrete. Atácalo bien.
안 맞았어.
Otro.
맞았다는데 안 맞다니까 뭐예요 이게?
첫 공격 맞았으니까. 맞췄어. 가드. 구석이야. 완전 구석.
누가?
다크.
No, atácalo.
나도 맞았어. 초편
Cabe
맞았어.
especial a la izquierda. Sí, atácalo. Atácalo, agárralo, golpea. Bien.
잡기 걸렸어.
Lo agarraste, corre.
왼쪽이야. 나
Calcula.
이렇게야.
Sigue. Estás atacando. No,
맞췄어.
ataca, adelante. Especial. No, ya, golpea. Sigue. No, por poquito.
¿Ya?
Sí, llega. Por poco.
아, 이상해, 이거.
Reach your impossible. Lenovo Legion.
This land is calling.
Are you a player at the EWC? Prepare to get annihilated. At the Esports World Championship, you will experience the best hospitality in the world. He knows. Look at this guy. He's so happy. Just look at these guys. They're going there to the lounge with couches, and food, TVs, a reception, and even more couches. Done with the couches? Jump into the pool. Jump in the fountain. Jump in the elevator. Which one? All of them. There are so many. And if you are already missing your couches, there's more in the restaurant. The place is sweet, so sweet. Sweeter than all these desserts. Cakes are food. Food is good. Good is fruit. Here you will be healthy. Look at where you play. It's nuts. Look at where you sleep. It's even more nuts. It has the drip, the beds, the lights, curtains. The only thing that doesn't has is faucet. We're not fishing for likes. We even got Arabian lights. Play at the EWC. It's just like all these plants. You will be blown away.
You think you have seen it? After 19 years in the business, multiple fighting game tournaments in the streets. But Southtown never ceases to surprise you. I was about to lock up for the day, return to the lonely silence of my apartment, when he stepped in. Ceviche, you say? A kilo of it.
900 grams.
But he promised a kilo. It's the perfect crime. Nobody would have noticed the difference. I don't even know what a gram or a kilo is, but why would someone do something like this? To steal something so personal? Just for the money? I needed a motive. So, what did she use the money for?
Un pájaro especial.
But she's not here anymore. Because of the bird. It doesn't make any sense. So many new people in town, coming from Sweden, Portugal. Yet, the blame lies with someone who isn't here anymore. You are holding something from me. What is it? Are you sure he survived that fall from the tower? That's impossible! Oh. Unless the carpet of virality. What was his name, you say?
Kushner's butt.
Kushner's butt. Does he mean? Oh no.
This is the power of
Marco!
Kyokugen Karate!
Hello and welcome back to the Esports World Cup, and it's my favorite day of the week. It's finals day for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, and it is my absolute pleasure to bring you this pre-show here from the studio with two of our expert analysts and our very special guest, our official co-streamer of Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Welcome, Tyler One. What's going on? How have you been enjoying yourself so far?
I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is awesome. This is my first fighting game, like, main broadcast I've been on. I'm like all pumped up to talk about all these fighting games and stuff. I've been talking to these guys off camera for so long and picking their brains about it. I'm actually like getting live coaching like while I'm talking to all these people, and it's been awesome. I'm loving everything about
You've
this.
got some of the greatest minds in fighting games here to like ask questions, pick, like you're literally sitting right next to the diaphone as well, getting all that information as well. It must be like your brain swelling with ideas. How have you been enjoying watching the action though, the players competing over the last couple of days?
It's been, it's a lot different because watching fighting games and watching any other games that I watch is just two people, right?
Yeah.
It's a one-on-one. If they make a mistake, it's all on them. There's nobody to blame. You don't have teammates like that. I've been loving it. I've, action-packed characters. A lot of Billy. Not gonna lie, a lot of Billy. His auto rage is kind of crazy to see, but it's been awesome.
Yeah, I mean, Billy's really good, right? And you talked about teammates in games. Obviously, you come from a League of Legends background, but you moved on into chess at some point and was one of the top percentile of players. I got to ask you, Tyler, coming in from chess, is there anything you've brought over to fighting games?
Absolutely. It's the ability to learn from your own mistakes. I think a lot of these players, especially in the Billy versus Billy matchups, they can go back and watch the VOD, watch the review and be like, oh, I did that wrong here and he didn't. That's why I lost. It was almost like the same thing in chess. You make a move, and the opponent makes another move, and you're like, "Well, is this guy cheating? Like, why did he make that move?" And then you go to the review and you see what the computer says. You're like, "Oh, that's why."
Why?
So a lot of self-improvement,
accountability.
Exactly.
Yeah,
There's
totally.
nobody else to blame, man. If you make a mistake, you can fix that mistake.
Yeah, it's all on you. And I want to know, you're just getting into fighting games, and I know you just did a modern tournament for Street Fighter 6, and now Terry's in Street Fighter 6. Terry's in this game. Who are you? Are you playing Terry right now?
Okay, and when I play Fatal Fury, I am only playing Terry. And I see a lot of these people that play new games are doing like a million different. Yo, I'm gonna play this character. 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 It takes so much game knowledge. I'm not gonna say fighting games are okay. They're pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot of. You're going against people that have 25, 30 years of game knowledge, and as me starting fresh, I have 2 months, right? So I don't have the ability to learn all these different characters, all these different things. So yeah, I'm only playing Terry. I spam Fire Strike or that little his little
Power wave.
Dark Angel was cooking with that yesterday. Dude, he was like for instance, right there. When I was watching Dark Angel, I learned you spam that one, then you do that little like volcano eruption one. Like,
a geyser.
Power geyser.
The geyser. So I was like, okay, I watched that. I can implement that into my game.
There it is.
It's all that is awesome. It's awesome feeling. So yeah.
See, he's a true fighting game player right now.
Yeah.
He's learning.
You can feel the excitement, right?
Yeah.
That's what I love.
Yeah.
That's what I love. Yeah,
It's
I love the energy.
It's infectious right now. What are the main differences that you're finding, like trying to learn fighting games compared to your experiences learning all the other games and endeavors? Because obviously we talk about chess, we talk about the gym. I know you're hitting the gym hard as well. We always have done, putting up those PBs over the last couple of years. But with fighting games, the self-improvement is there. What are the main differences that you notice in fighting games to any other discipline?
Yeah, so the self-improvement is definitely there, and it's just like it's an ego check. One thing I mean, surprise, guys, I have an absolutely massive ego, right? So you don't want to just have to like sit there and admit, okay, no, that guy just outplayed me. Yo, no, that's not actually broken, right? That's not. It's not the game just being bad. It's just at the end of the day a skill issue. So I've had to battle my ego a little bit more than it's not so figured out. Fighting it, it's not like for instance, chess openings are figured out. Like okay. You're doing
Solved.
this. It's solved. You're doing this. For the first 10 moves, you're doing this, and they're gonna do this in response, and then you can do that. It's not like that in this game. It's a human. They can mash any different button at any different time, and then what are you gonna do? You have to learn what you know what I mean. So,
and I love to hear you mention it already. You know, you're talking about go back, watch the replays. I can study. I can see exactly where I went wrong. You can watch other players, see how they deal with things, and implement all of that. And it must be such a rewarding experience. And it's great to have you engaging with the community and activating things, really like putting in opportunities and using your platform to shine a light on how exciting fighting games are. How's that been with regards to your community? Obviously, you've been live streaming this as well. What's the reaction been?
It is awesome because we're League is pretty it's like a really overgrown nowadays. Like there's so many different champions. They change the items every 6 months, right? So you just got to absorb all that. Well, as me and my computer are like slowly starting to realize, okay, there's a lot less in this game. Yes, it seems like a lot at first compared to all these other games. There's like 20, 30 champ almost in Street Fighter, probably like 20 in Fatal Fury.
Fatal Fury's 18 right now.
right now. 18 champions. Yeah, 18.
Okay, at the end of the day, you're like, oh, when you're starting, that's like, oh, that's crazy. Here, it's not as much. So us seeing this for the first time, and it's a lot for all of us at first, but being able to sit down and be like, okay, it's not that much. It's like a sigh of relief. It's like and you can have fun with it because it's something new. That's something you haven't done. And I was talking to these guys a little bit. It's like, dude, it's you're playing against guys with 30 years of experience. You have a month. It's okay to lose 30 games in a row. So.
Totally. You don't need to be the best right now, right? You can get there eventually. It's about studying the game, learning the numbers, learning your character inside out first, and how you can attack other characters. So I love the fact that you always go back to almost like the accountability factor of like, it's on me. Yeah, this character might be strong, but it's up to me to find the necessary options to deal with them. And that's really what makes the men from the boys in terms of the greatest fighting game players.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting into. Dude, the fighting game history is crazy, by the way, guys.
Huge.
Dude, if you guys ever go to Wikipedia and read some of this stuff, you guys had somebody that does interviews. Forgetting his name.
Ryan Hart.
I went to that guy's Wikipedia page yesterday.
Oh, he's a legend.
Oh, yeah.
He's a legend.
It's not one page, bro.
It's not,
Dude.
Multiple games.
I was scrolling on the mouse, and I'm kidding you not, my fingers started to like cramp. Back from 1997, you guys been playing in every single fighting game tournament.
Oh, yeah.
He's in the Guinness Book of World Records.
It's crazy. It's
absolutely
surreal.
crazy, absolutely crazy. And obviously here at the Esports World Cup, it's big on the organizations. Something that you definitely know with regards to League of Legends. Organizations are really important, but it's kind of new to us in the FGC. Are there any organizations that you've been like kind of following here in the club championship?
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, so the Falcons go crazy. Obviously,
Mad.
Dude, okay, this can't be fair, guys. This home field advantage, these guys are crazy. They got like organized chants, screaming, banners, they're throwing confetti. Not a Falcons come on, they're like, get on, boo, like the heckling. It's amazing to see that stuff. So obviously, I think the Falcon players are like going a little bit crazy because they had that boost. Watching the T1 guys a lot. I believe he just got eliminated yesterday, actually.
Yeah, CJZ, that's right.
Yeah, he just got eliminated, unfortunately. So yeah.
And of course, I know you're a big Dark Angel fan doing it for Navi. What a big organization that is.
Mexico, baby! Yeah!
Viva, you know
yes,
it.
sir!
Well, of course, the Club Championship is a huge part of the Esports World Cup. Let's take a look at that Club Championship right now. And of course, with Team Redline already securing that victory in Rensport yesterday, two-time champions, by the way, back-to-back. You can see them up the top, but boy, there's 7 weeks to play for here in the Club Championships and a lot to go. Team Falcons, they're already putting points on the board, and I am sure with 3 players in this playoff top 8, they're going to be putting some more points on the board today. Guys, it's an absolute pleasure to have you involved. Tyler, thank you so much for coming down and chatting to us and, sharing your infectious enthusiasm for fighting games, not just with us and the viewers at home, but with your community as well. That's so important for us. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that, man.
Appreciate it, Tyler.
Dude, I'm just dipping my toes in the fighting game water. And
I hope you hang around for a while. We're so happy to have you here. Thank you very much.
Dipping his toes now, next year, though. I mean, you could be.
I want to see you.
That's what I'm saying.
That's right.
Be on the stage.
I hope so. That modern guile,
Be the first to do it.
Let's get that Terry Bogard on here real soon. All right, let's check in with the man himself, the man, the legend, Ryan Hart. I know he has been out there reporting, so let's see who he's spoken to right now.
Hey everyone, it's finals day for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves at EWC 2025, where 16 of the world's finest players came to do battle, but 8 of those guys have left nothing but carnage in their wake, as we've now whittled down to the top 8 players. Now, just to talk a little bit about what we can expect today, I brought some of the genius minds of the talent crew to give you some important answers. Now, first up, top half of the bracket, we've got Xiaohai, the guy who's been dominant all year long since the game released in April, hasn't dropped a single tournament. He knows nothing but grand finals, that boy. He's going to be taking on a man that we didn't even know we were going to see here in RB. Talk me through a little bit about what you can expect in that matchup.
I can expect a hungry wolf, right? I know it's apropos to say that, right? It is Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, but I think you talk about storylines, you talk about what's big on the EWC. Everyone's expecting Xiaohai, right? Xiaohai, like you mentioned, hasn't lost the chance to two-peat, right? 2 different games. But if you're looking at someone who is looking to make a mark here, what an emphatic statement that can be made if RB, the player who came here unsponsored initially, on his own merit, had to win the one chance he had, got into top 8, and then defeats the boogeyman in the very first round. Talk to me, Ryan. That's got to be crazy.
That would be ridiculous. That would be a story in and of itself. I mean, that would definitely be something that shows the power of being at an event like EWC where history is made and literally champions are forged from nothing. This guy didn't even have a sponsor. He didn't even know he was going to be part of this. And now he's got a chance to take out the top seed of the entire thing. So yeah, definitely one to look forward to if you're watching on from the stream. Now, Aru, the lower half of that bracket. Well, if we go down just a little bit, not quite to the Falcons contingent, but that second match, you know, in Dark Angel versus Fenrich. I mean, Fenrich has been creating his own little tear across the tour, but Dark Angel, man, what a show this guy put on yesterday, defeating Nemo, running it back versus Kindebru and getting that very well-earned vindication. Talk me through what we can expect in the matchup today.
Yeah, sure. So obviously, Fenrich, if you guys have been following his path, he hasn't looked really challenged very much, I gotta say. I mean, his kind is looking so dominant. When he gets the offense going, the other guy, he just has to fold at some point. It's just a matter of when. But Dark Angel, he was obviously the story yesterday. A huge rally after an awful day one, really. But you know, he played that verse kind matchup so effectively. You've got to think he spent most of that night one preparing heavily for that matchup. And of course, Fenrich also plays that character. So I think that he might be ready to put a stop to that reign of terror.
Yeah, no doubt indeed. What do you guys think is going to happen in this top 8? Of course, that lower half has the entire 3 guys in the Falcons contingent with Goichi down there as well. Another man who is also dominant in his own right. I'm going to let you guys let that marinate for a little bit and think about what you can expect to see. But it's going to be super hype, amazing action. It's EWC. It is City of the Wolves, one of the highest level showcases since the game's release in April. So make sure you don't miss any of the matches to come. I've been Ryan Hart with Aru and Rome. Take care, guys, and we'll see you later on during the show.
16 players entered the first ever EWC Fatal Fury Championship.
我很千辛万苦来到这里，准备了很多，我一定会打赢你的。
I want to win this. Now only 8 of them are left. Every single one of them dreaming of victory.
That is needed to go for day number 2. Look at the damage buckets. Not enough to kill. Power Geyser! Yeah!
No me vas a derrotar. Vas a probar el poder de Talange.
不会玩游戏就滚回去吧。
Who will be the first ever Fatal Fury World Champion?
An incredible sizzle reel of the action that we've seen over the last 2 days. The 8 remaining players fighting it for a place amongst the pantheon of legends to take their place on the totem and become a champion at the Esports World Cup. Let's take a look back at the last 2 days of group action. 16 players entered. Only 8 remain. Group A was where it all kicked off, and Zhao Hai made short work of it, cruising through into the first round. And there you can see Zhao Hai making it through. He will be facing off against RB. RB, of course, making it out of his group in losers. Second chance. Fenrich, once again, putting on an incredible performance. Very workmanlike, incredibly efficient. Just got the job done. Dark Angel, the MVP of yesterday. An incredible turnaround after going down 3-0 against Kindevo on day one. He got his revenge to win 3-1 and book his place in the playoff bracket. Goichi, another killer this year, looked so formidable, and he looks formidable again this week. He's gone up against ET, who once again managed to fight his way through that lower bracket and earn his position in the playoffs. And there at the bottom, our 4th fixture of the day, Mulk versus XYZZY. It's a Team Falcons team kill, guys. And, you know, for me, that is definitely going to be one of the most exciting matches. But for you, how do you feel about how this bracket is looking right now?
I think every match from the group stages looks to be exactly what we've expected, right? There might be a few outliers, obviously RB getting into that top position, but I think right now, I'm just ready to get into the matches. That's all I can say, Aru.
Yeah, honestly, the caliber of player that we gathered for this EWC, it was all like everybody was at that level where it's not necessarily a surprise who ends up being in this top 8. So I'm really pleased to see the top 8 that we have gathered here today. It's going to be some amazing matches.
Yeah, we have a lot of people that we expected here in the top 8 and a couple surprises. And we've got, as you mentioned, the Falcons team kill coming. I'm really looking forward to that because I want to see exactly what the crowd's going to be thinking, how they're going to cheer for that.
Yeah, that one's definitely going to be very interesting. 4 amazing matches to start off with. But let's take a look at our Kadia top plays of day 2. And here you have it.
Off and overheat, and of course
the double KO.
Yep, the double KO. This match was so intense. I hope we get the double rev blow shot that happened, but there's the patented Billy string.
Yeah, this was a really interesting mirror. Oh, okay, but now we're on to the King Devu versus Dark Angel one.
The redemption match, that's right.
Absolutely bonkers match. I mean, look, just watch how Dark Angel makes these comebacks. Look at that reversal super. He must have hit like 5 of those that set.
Here comes the run-up power geyser.
There it is. To quote my boy Colt, Cero Miedo. Zero fear. And oh, look at that, another guard cancel. That was so good. And we saw the catch in the backdash there. Really just potent stuff there from Dark Angel.
RB with the empty jump off of the setup. What a beautiful sequence from him, sealing the deal and getting into this top 8. What a legend, man.
An amazing second day of action here. Players fighting for their dreams here at the Esports World Cup. And of course, we had to say goodbye to 8 of them. 4 advanced to join the playoffs. There were hopes, there were dreams, elation, and there was heartbreak. Let's take a look at the Sony player reactions from yesterday. And how expressive were these guys? You could see how much pressure they were under. Nemo, I've never seen Nemo look this pressed before.
No, I haven't seen him look like that ever.
Punko, though, I mean, he was pretty stone-faced the entire weekend, really. But like, you saw the heartbreak, you know?
Yeah, we saw it right there. It's like Bart Simpson. You can freeze frame to see exactly when his heart breaks. But listen, it was day 2. Day 2 was elimination day. Yeah. That's where the most pressure was. The reality set in. I don't get to try again tomorrow, and this is the end of my run.
Yeah. You know, these guys, obviously, they would have loved to make it to the final day, but they're walking away with a big chunk of change. They can't be too disappointed about it. Look at RB. RB elated. Punko, yeah, nodding, admitting defeat.
I think the great thing here from these is you can see, yeah, like they're walking away with a big chunk of change. But that's not what matters to them. Like, you can see how much it means to them to perform, to win, to dominate. And when they fall short of that, you can really see the heartbreak in them. And that's the beauty of this competition. Here is your schedule for today. 4 matches lined up already. Of course, we will be working our way through the entirety of this playoff bracket. Single elim, best of 9. The best man will win today. Is it going to be Zhao Hai? He's opening up against RB. That's going to be a very exciting match. Fenrich looking so dominant, but he is going up against yesterday's MVP, Dark Angel, in our second match. And there you can see the man himself, Zhao Hai. Very interesting to see him traveling in the same car as his opponent, RB, and of course, Fenrich and Dark Angel as well. Our second matchup today, all in the same car, Ron.
Yeah, I want to bring up the fact that Zhao Hai was so far ahead. It's almost like he's predicting the future. Like, I might be the champion. You guys might be
making a statement.
Yeah, I'm going to go first in this car, and y'all follow behind my trails. But who knows, Logan?
Honestly, I like the chance of a lot of these players in this top 8 to potentially make the upset victory against Zhao Hai, including, you know, Goichi, of course, leading the charge here. Goichi, of course, has been playing phenomenally all weekend.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to all of it. And I've been sitting here wondering, what are they talking about in that car ride? Are they actually having discussions? Are they talking
they
smack
can't
to each
even
other?
speak each other's language like half the time. Right?
Ah, you're right.
This is such an international competition, which has been really interesting to see. All like these different organizations going all over the world, picking out the top talent everywhere.
The cream of the crop.
Thank you very much to our partners at Jamil Motorsport for giving us that exclusive insight into the players as they enter the Amazon Esports Arena for today's playoffs. Let's take a look, though. On day 1, we picked out some of our top tiers of organizations in the Aramco Power Rankings. And let's take a look at how we did. Guys, I feel quite pleased with the performance here. Tier 1 and Tier 2 looking pretty good. Tier 3, we might have been a little bit off, but it's definitely all about that Tier 1, isn't it?
Tier 1 was a definitive option, right? I mean, you have so many Falcons players. Of course, some of them are going to get in there, and we got all three, unfortunately, on the same side. But we got Shanghai representing KSG. I think that was a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, meanwhile, in Tier 2, we had CAG, and we had Goichi's organization as well. So I think we were pretty on the mark, right?
Just about. Tier 3, we were kind of off on the mark right there, but
I was happy to be off the mark there. We've got Navi in there with
Yes.
Dark Angel. That makes it so exciting. Speaking of which, let's take a look at our SNB match of the day. And there's no surprise. It is Dark Angel himself and Navi up against CAG Osaka's Fenrich. Fenrich has been so dominant in these early months of Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. And he doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon. Are we going to get the Dark Angel of day 2 or the Dark Angel of day 1?
I think it's very possible that Dark Angel, if he's got the same level of reads, the same level of composure, the same level of belief that he had yesterday going into this matchup with Fenrich, he could definitely make it happen.
Fenrich is a dream crusher, though, and he is someone that no matter how long he's away, we talked about his little bit of an absence after Combo Breaker. He is showing us that he has not missed a beat. He has not missed a step. His training, everything has brought him here, and he will gladly end the reign of Dark Angel.
That's right. Okay, it's time for our last spot, and that is the doctor's notes. Scalding hot takes served up fresh from the oven, guys. You've got 1 minute to get them in. Let's go. Hot takes.
I need this camera on me right now. My hot take is that RB is going to defeat Shanghai 3-0, upsetting everybody and giving us a brand new, stopping him from two-peating and giving us a definitive brand new EWC champion.
Aru, what are you saying?
I'm saying that if Dark Angel wins round 1, I think he wins the tournament.
Crazy. Gibby?
I'm thinking the first five format is going to throw off some of the players. They might get a bit exhausted in the middle of the set, and that's gonna lead to a loss for some people.
You can see the countdown on your screens right now. It is almost time to enter that Amazon Esports arena. The opening ceremony will kick off, and hopes and dreams will either be lifted or crushed under that hydraulic press. It's time to get into the playoff action here with Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. The action will commence after this. Thank you so much for joining us. I cannot wait to get into it. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this moment has been 26 years in the making, and finally, we are about to crown the best Fatal Fury player in the world. Welcome to EWC, and welcome to Southtown. I am one of your hosts, Hollywood Rob TV, and I am joined here with the immaculately dressed Milosh.
I would say so about yourself as well, Rob. We have to be dressed up for such an important occasion, not just for the Esports World Cup, but specifically to make history in Fatal Fury. 26 years waiting for this moment. And with 16 players that walked in only a couple days ago, only 8 are left. Half of them had their keys crushed, their dreams absolutely thrown all over the boulevard here in Riyadh, but there's still 8 more in contention, and only one will be able to seal their key in the trophy and be forever remembered on our totem.
So, before we bring out our first player, I have to ask, EWC, are you ready? Let's do it.
Let's do it. Our first competitor, let's bring it up on the stage. It's RB! Dropping to Group D's lower bracket. What an incredible nail biter he had against Monk. The kind player quickly bounced back for a top 8 spot. A tough opponent awaits him, but that's just another step on the champion's road.
Absolutely phenomenal run for him up to this point. He's shown so much resilience, but the player that he is up against is definitely as tough as it gets.
at least on paper. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the man himself, Xiao Hai! Simply put, this man is the GOAT. Point blank period. There is no debating it. Let it be known that the name Xiao Hai literally translates to little boy, because 30 years ago, he already started dominating in the world of SNK, in the world of King of Fighters, and all of this time later, he is showing that he is still elite and trying to add to his already storied legacy. He already has one EWC title and in yet another game, and he is trying to see if he can be the first player ever to become a two-title EWC champion. That said, Xiao Hai, RB, please meet right here for our face-off. Milos, this is going to be a special one.
Oh, yes. Gentlemen, let's stare down. Xiao Hai looking calm. RB, a bit more focused than you would expect. Gentlemen, any last words?
我已经准备好让你回家了。
加油。Fair enough. Gentlemen, please go back to your seats, get set, and ready for your matchup. Another time that we kick off a day with Xiao Hai in the first game against RB. A lot of history between these two players, and all together, Rob, we're ready. Our commentators are ready. Let's get this show started.
One last dance. I'm getting itchy. There's a dense layer of tension covering the arena right now. I can't wait for the seal to get cracked on this bad boy. I am Hell Pockets. That's Colt. And if you're like me, buddy, you must be ready to explode right now.
Oh, for sure, Pockets. I can feel it beyond my blood boiling right now. The voice is loud, the accent is thick. And I thank you for being here at the World Finals of this Esports World Cup. Only one will be crowned as champion of the world, my dear Hell Pocket.
And what a way to start out, man. Xiao Hai, we haven't seen him for a full 24 hours. He started out day one, completely dominant. It's starting with this particular matchup, I believe.
Yeah.
And now he's looking to say, hey, you want another piece of this? You want another taste? No problem, dude. I've had an entire day to think about how I'm going to shred whoever's next in my path. But RB has had a couple of days to get warm, to warm up, to get heated, to test some ideas.
Life gives you chances, Pockets. The life, the destiny have given these players the chance to face off yet again. And we saw how one of them, of these 8 champions who have arrived here, was able to change his own fate by beating Kindebu. Now, RB has the chance to take that glory again. And remember, this is a long set.
This is first to 5.
That's right.
Best of 9. Single elimination.
Exactly. Like the highest of stakes are here right now. Not all these players are used to this kind of format. It's exotic in terms of the FGC, more than needed for a stage of this height, of this quality, of this renown, my dear Hell Pocket.
I know right now, I think a lot of people are thinking like, cool, more Fatal Fury action to go around for everybody, more the better. But I got to tell you, if you've seen Xiao Hai play any other game in a long set format, you know that gets pretty ugly for the opponent real quick.
This is a man who can really study you, download you, learn and evolve as he plays. But of course, RB and many of these players are not strangers.
Absolutely not.
Completely from long sets. And look at that. That's the power of love.
Hey, man, one of my favorites as well. You know, Xiao Hai fights for love and honor, and also that big old paycheck. 300K is within striking distance. He can almost taste it.
Oh, my man, so much money. Xiao Hai is becoming the man of the stunks in this community as he keeps getting it. But, of course, he still has to pass through and across still many challenges, many battles are ahead. The first one, of course, RB. I think everything is ready as we are able to see all of the people here in Riyadh which have come to celebrate these players. Look at that. Everybody is here. everybody is ready and the players the most. I think it's time to start, Pockets.
Oh, baby. Oh, dude, I cannot wait. Kine versus Billy. Didn't get to see a ton of this throughout the weekend. You usually see this a lot, pretty much in any other tournament. But, hey, man, these are two of the best to do it.
Completely right. So far, little by little, Shanghai has been able to corner RB into the left side of the stage. But immediately RB using that red blow. And now the perfect counter hit with the crouching C. We are going to see the rondo in order to maintain the offensive. What a great jump in. RB is talking business.
And yeah, you know, when that kind gets close to you like that, it starts cycling through the offense. Sometimes you just want to go for the throw deck because that's one of his best options during the offense. So definitely see Shanghai not trying to get caught by that, but still a tremendous life lead on RB's side. He can play that Mad Cool jump back B, wins the first round. What a dominating round from RB. I think if he can continue that energy for a couple more minutes, this could look real bad for Shanghai real quick.
And that's the intention. Pockets immediately going forward, and he smells the blood in the water. He's able to block the wake up super, the wake up ignition gear, and now we're gonna drop the stars.
Yeah, man, that was a lot of trouble for Shanghai throwing out that super, but I don't think he had too many other options. Billy Kane, not with a lot of defensive options unless he has meter, and it's not a very fast move on top of that.
Ooh, what a great check over there.
And I'm gonna call it right now, that's gonna be the game one for RB. Yes, it is.
Super Rondo. Here we are going to bring RB indeed with what a powerful statement. Our analyst desk was talking about the possibility of the man who got inside, the one who crawled his way to here to be the one that delivers the surprise. So far, he is bringing it, and the rhythm is not falling down.
Oh no! He probably thought a button was coming, but RB gonna take a lot of damage here. Not gonna eat a hard knockdown, but still not where you want to be. You had such a commanding start in the previous game, and I want to say that was looking pretty good at the beginning, but one mistake, and Shanghai is going to capitalize completely. And if you can't get that momentum back, say goodbye, brother.
Indeed, and what that instinct from Shanghai, landing the jump in, going to invest right now. Of course, he's gonna do it. After all, this is the man at the top, the closest to the sky, the one who has to be rich. He's not gonna drop that in terms of resources. He's going to spend every time Pockets.
Oh man, I think RB might have got a little gunshot here after that dropped Sanze. Probably thinking like, all right, got to calm myself down a little bit. Don't want to make too many more mistakes like that because this guy you just can't do it. You cannot make too many mistakes against Shanghai. Maybe one or two he'll let you get away with, but three, forget about it.
Ooh, and now he's going to check him low with great stance and rhythm right now. Shanghai is maintaining that corner. RB patient, trying to find something in order to get out of the fighting.
Now you see that rep gauge cranking up there right now. He cannot afford to block too much, but he can't get out of the corner either.
The patience is maybe being a little bit too painful for RB. Shanghai is going to capitalize out of it.
Oh, just the front door jump D.
Oh, the mix of buckets.
Hey, man, sometimes it's the simple stuff that gets you.
Yeah, and right now, Shanghai making RB think in the multiple dimension options, but the simplest one was up to get, as we saw Nemo over there in the crowd among all of these happy, beautiful people at Riyadh.
RB going back to characters like possibly thinking about either getting some oxygen in his lungs, probably taking a lap around the building, saying, hey, what exactly went wrong there? It didn't look too bad at the beginning of game two, but just got away from me 2 rounds straight. You're up against a monster right now, and I can't overstate it. This guy, Shanghai, ready for just about anything you throw at him. So you literally have to just almost split the atom.
How did you surprise him 5 times, Bob?
I don't know, man.
This is a long set. First to 5, best of 9. Oh, but this is gonna be perfect option over there to use the red blow outside of the just defend in order to deliver as much damage and, of course, to control the stage. Still, right now, 2 big hits from RB, but unable to capitalize. Now, here we go.
Yeah, he overheated him there. Great series after the guard cancel red blow. And everything coming up RB right now, looking for the guard break. Doesn't need it. Got the hit.
Still
overheated himself.
Kill.
But he has a bar right now, so he's smart on the roundup. But no, there's the super, just a nick of time reversal.
Even luck is on the side of Shanghai, but RB has everything. He recovered. Ew, what a brick drop from Shanghai, unable to capitalize out of that guard break. Not something that we are used to see.
Yeah, you know, early on in the game's lifespan, you saw a lot of people mistiming or miscalculating the guard break that would actually happen from your normal. So I think that's just something that happens when you're possibly in the middle of a battle. You're just like, I'm just trying to break the guard, don't really care what comes afterwards.
So important what those red.
Whoa, he hit the hurt box with the Flame. That's interesting data right there.
And we are gonna get the full punish because of the counter hit and the possibilities of bring the ambitions of this man. It's gonna be it. Drop the stars over that hooligan. We are going to go with 2-1 in the favor of no other than RB.
All right, I got to say right now, Rome's prediction's looking kind of good right now, man. The hot take saying that, I don't know if he was going to 5-0 him, but still looking pretty good for that, man. Like to take it over Shanghai. And if he manages to keep up this momentum.
How many of those are we eating, Pockets? He's serving them as Shanghai looks hungry for all of those red blows. Great throw over here.
Well, the thing about it is, like, when the Billy wants to swing with a big button like that, unless it hits multiple times really quickly, there's nothing really stopping the kind from throwing out the red blow from any distance.
And then the Plancer is gonna hit. Of course, we're gonna feel the ambitions. Oh, he wake up with bottom. Shanghai, always a mad lad.
Wow, the break Bronze unfortunately couldn't pick it up off the counter hit.
Don't tell me that's gonna be it.
And that's unfortunate because it's gonna be difficult for RB to get out of this situation. He's already at 90% rev.
Wake up with buttons. No.
Yeah, he might get guard broken here. Oh no, he expected another series and gets a throw out of the corner.
He got a chance, but the perfect chase over there by Shanghai.
Yeah, and RB just trying to hold on to the life. One more hit's gonna do it.
That diagonal Schwartz, but was very, very dangerous.
He's gonna get guard broken.
The patience, just the right moment. I would love the fans of RB starting to say yes.
That's the perfect response. And now that's what you want to do when you're throwing out a normal against a kind who's showing you that he's going to counter with the red blow. You still have time to red blow back.
Oh, that's going to be big.
Bad guess, my friend.
He has all of the resources. 1 bar for the ignition gear, and that's going to be enough. Of course, we're going to spend it. Economy moving right there. Investment for Mr. Shanghai. Delivering the stones.
That's right, man. These rounds are going fast and furious. And honestly, I can't call it either way. RB looking super strong here, but Shanghai showing that he's still in the fight. Not willing to give up that easily. Even though you got 5 games to make it happen, let's get it done in 3.
The backups, man. The backups have Shanghai's trying to land those punishes. And look at that poke. I love that bottom pocket. Such a great tool being perfectly used by Shanghai like a surgeon. Ooh, trying to be dangerous here. RB, we're going from coast to coast pockets, west to east. And right now, RB is the owner of this land.
Yes, right now he's overheated. So super is the only way out here. And he takes advantage of a miscalculation on RB's side, gets a hard knockdown mid-screen, eats a Lanze on wake up. Wow, perfect spacing from Shanghai.
That backdash was simply insane, and the punish, even in overheat, he is making the most out of it. I am not overheat. I am maybe with no resources, but no way I'm defenseless. Those are big fundamentals with Shanghai playing this game as honest as he can when you play Billy, of course.
That's all Shanghai, bro, man. The measurement that happens in a split second, that happens in the mind of a killer with a special computer going on up there that never turns off. This guy knew the Panzer was coming from the distance, and he just backdashed knowing that it was going to lose its hitbox right at the moment that the low B would be able to catch it.
You're saying, my friend, the eye of a target, the instincts of a killer. That's for sure.
I think you want to slow this down right now if you're RB because it's been looking really good for you for at least 2 or 3 games now.
The man closest to the divine, indeed, Shanghai. The one everyone is trying to follow.
That's right. High dodge counter. That's going to, or rather, high dodge attack. That's going to beat almost every mid in the game.
And I don't care, Sir RB, waking up immediately with a flash kick, climbing that stairway to heaven little by little. As this game is tied 2-2. Imagine Pocket going to 9 delicious games between these two and all other champions.
Yeah, no, you see RB just, wow, the up Flame gets ran underneath, and yet now he's in trouble because all he can do is guard cancel and possibly say goodbye to guard cancel now.
Yeah, without without the rev blow, it would be a little bit hard to punish in those distances. And now Xiaohai complete control. He does not need to do much of anything here. Ooh, no whip punny. He lived. He let him live. What a range over there, man. That's frustrating, man. You can't even anti-air the jump. See, like that. Those bottoms, those normals, they make money. Absolutely, man. And now we're seeing Xiaohai turn the tides in momentum just by making RB play a very uncomfortable game. Of course, RB still has his full resources. He will be able to deliver a lot of damage, but because, ooh, let's see. Going for the full punish. And I was going to say, a kind that is a little bit afraid to go in and just hit buttons, kind of gets his hands tied. He can't play a zoning game that's effective, but what he really wants to do is be up close and make you guess on defense. All of the roundos, charts around us to control any kind of option from Xiaohai, but he's able to get out to thread the needle in immediately among that offensive, and he's gonna get the hit, not enough to kill, but very close. Yeah, man, you're gonna get the hard knockdown and the life lead on top of that. Xiaohai can actually move back if he wants to. Looks for the guard cancel, gets it down. Get out of here, he says. The attempt was made, not in the perfect execution. RB is going to pay that with a game, but still, this is so competitive right now, man. Many people think that Xiaohai is indeed unreachable, but RB is showing us little by little that he can still be shown here. Yeah, no, he's definitely cracking the armor here. Ooh. And that's the thing. You have shown it to him too many times. He's not gonna. He might fall for it again, but not so often. Indeed, and now RB has that in his mind too. One of his cards has been going away, and without the SPG, Xiaohai has everything, even the spacing, the corner, perfect check on the roll in order to maintain the offensive and begin. Ooh, great stuff over there. Yeah, he knew he was only +1 there, so he's like, hey, man, I wasn't plus enough to get a second attack. Might as well gamble on the Lonze. Oh, those crouching C's are not reaching right now. Oh, wow, punish from downtown. If someone is going to reach, it's going to be Billy, who ends up with the overhead. The pogo check is going to take RB first round on this game number 6. Yeah, this is getting away from RB real quickly right now. He is backing up, and he's almost taking across a punish there. Not in a very comfortable position for him. Manages to avoid the far C, but eats a super series. Unfortunately, I just don't see how he gets out of this without gambling some more. It's just super uncomfortable for him. Even with 2 bars available, even with a rev gauge still in play. Wow, what a punish on that, too far away for a follow-up, though. And eats another hard knockdown in the middle of the screen. And you will have to deal with this. Oh, sadly, he opens up, but he's unable to confirm. Yeah, man, RB not looking for combo starters, just looking for pokes to stop the momentum, and he doesn't find it. Yeah, man, he's desperately for a space to breathe. And now with a 4 in under his belt, right now Xiaohai is looking incredibly strong. The man with the ESG brand on his chest is knowing that he has everything right now to move forward. And we're going back to character selection. I wonder if he's actually thinking about switching to the Gato, or if he's switching to another character that we haven't seen before, or if he's just, once again, just trying to breathe and reassess the scenario. And I think that's what we're doing here. But I got to say, man, unless you've got another layer to that offense for Kind, it has not been working out for you, brother. Yeah, like as you said, many times we have seen Xiaohai respond to the options that were giving some advantage to RB in excellent fashion. We saw it with that clash of rev blows, the last, and of course this incredible spacing that has been the key. Those advanced footsies with Billy, the extended footsies with Billy Kane's weapon that are able to control his opponent aggressively. But let's see RB trying to regain some of that confidence. Great stuff with the rev blow, little by little taking Billy to the left side, to the right side of the stage. But no, Xiaohai simply says, I am going to press some buttons. I'm going to check. You're right, and this is all about a game of timing right now. Xiaohai switches the timing of his attacks, and even though RB is expertly just defending and guard canceling everything, the timing is going to give him a different scenario depending on what Xiaohai shows him. I see RB. Oh, yeah, that approach. Look at how many confronts he gets from that. And this is where RB is being hurted. Like, he gets a little bit anxious, and it's hard for him to get out of these kind of scenarios when Xiaohai is ready for almost everything he's throwing at him. Yeah, man, it's definitely Xiaohai's game right now. One more, he's going to be on game point, and RB just looking for a window. Might have found it, but no rep gauge to really play with here.
He's got to cool it down. He's only got 14 seconds left. He's taking stabs. And of course, yeah, Shanghai knows it, pushes forward, makes RB commit into a mistake and punishes perfectly with Joe PC. A bottom out of goal. Look at that range, man. It's simply rich. That's why he's on the top. Yeah, man, I kind of feel RB. I want to calm down right now as well, but at the same time, can you afford to? I know he wants that counter hit from Red Blow, but he'll take the hard knockdown anyway. Xiaohai not biting on those rondo sit-ups anymore. Okay, finally. Will he overheat him, though? Oh, he hyper-defended just to make sure that there wasn't going to be any more reb gauge that he had to. Well, he got overheated anyway, but still, not a bad situation for Xiaohai. Also out of SPG to yet again using the Red Blow to challenge almost everything. And that it's going for the guard break. It's expensive though. He's gonna have to spend a lot here to make this a threat for Xiaohai. He got a bar, didn't opt to spend it, didn't go for a rondo, just for a regular jump. Okay, let's see one. The RB suddenly showing us that fury that he needed. Guard break on the Frank, but unfortunately couldn't finish it. It's a scramble, Colt. Yeah, for sure. Everything worked perfectly for Xiaohai there, but sadly the punish at the guard break was unable to do it. Oh, baby. Watch it, because Xiaohai has 2 bars. One opening could mean we see El Secreto, El Oculto. My dear Buckets, let's see if he decides to expand. What a response. I think he expected the guard cancel or some kind of reversal Red Blow, and he's had his own Red Blow ready to go, and he counter hit the Lanze break. Only a level 1. Not willing to go for the hidden gear yet. Oh no! That's a wrap. That's it. That is a wrap. RB, nice to know ya. Sadly, we show greatness in that second round, but Xiaohai is simply far away at this moment. RB is going to leave us after such a great tournament. But yeah, Xiaohai raises his fist, show us that he is still the man that has to be cut. Yeah, man, this guy's at the top of the mountain and almost anything he does. I can't imagine what else could be thrown at him. Like RB literally threw everything but the kitchen sink at the defense of Billy Kine, and Xiaohai just weathered the storm until he started feeling comfortable, until he started building momentum, and RB showing that, hey, that's not all I got, but I'm not liking what you're showing me. I don't like the looks, and I'm going to back it up. And once he showed Xiaohai that he had a little bit of fear in his heart, Xiaohai ate the whole thing alive. And I think we have in exactly that. We will see and hear Xiaohai itself as we go back into the stage for an interview.
Yes, indeed. We're here to speak to the man of the hour, our EWC champion already, Mr. Xiaohai, of course, our interviewer Jin joining us here on the stage. First of all, you had a day off yesterday, Xiaohai. What did you do in the meantime to prepare for today?
小孩昨天也休息了一天嘛，当时为今天做了些什么样的准备呢？
还蛮煎熬的，就是每一天就是打一天，就是只能在自己房间练习，看到一个招就去那个电脑上练，然后练好了又回床上，然后就继续看 video， 就重复了一天，直到今天下午也是这么做，基本把自己觉得有疑问的东西都做了一遍，然后准备这个比赛。
It was a pretty difficult preparation. Pretty much my entire day revolved around. I was just sitting in my room watching videos, and every time I see a move that I wanted to do, I would go onto the console, I'll practice it, and then I'll go back to watching the videos, just this entire back and forth. And I did it for the whole of yesterday. I did it today as well, and it pretty much already answered any unanswered questions that I have regarding any of the playstyles or any of the strategies that I have prepared.
The preparation is key, especially in long best-of-9 series. And honestly, RB had you in the first half in the game. What brought it back for you in the match?
就 RB 前半场，当时感觉还是气势很凶猛，然后当时也甚至拿下了2场。然后你是怎么个调整去重新就杀回来的呢？
我也说了，我准备的真的很多，所以当他做的2个奇招，仅只有2个。那我只要稍微调整，他可能就很难打赢我。所以前2个试探以后，后面就有点掌握了，所以赢得比赛。
Like I said, I did a lot of preparation beforehand. So the first 2 rounds, it was more like us testing each other out. And once I saw his strategy, once I saw his tempo, I was able to immediately adjust. And once I've adjusted, he was the one on the back foot and finding it hard to adjust to me.
figured it out pretty easily. Last question, pretty short one. Fenrich or Dark Angel in semis, who would you prefer to play?
Whoever. Whoever.
Yes.
Real words of a champ. Xiaohai continues on to the semifinals. Xiaohai, please, it is time for you to go to our crusher and crush your opponent's key. All yours.
Whoever he says, Pockets, because he knows he is the man closest to the divine, the man up there at the zenith of these and other games. Even right now, Xiaohai is going to bring the pain over the key from RB as we say goodbye to another great player.
This guy's like, I had to wait 2 days to do this, man. That's too long, bro. I've been waiting for this all week. I'm trying to catch that. Yeah, give it to me. Indeed, he said, whoever, it doesn't matter. Just send me your best if you got him.
Incredible stuff over here by Xiaohai, and how ruthless is the competition at the Esports World Cup. You have to see yourself being destroyed by your opponents. But this is the future, Pocket. This is what's next. Fenrich against Dark Angel.
Hey, man, two very talented players across, at least in Fenrich's case, multiple games. In Dark Angel's case, it's SNK Guru, one of the best players in the world at what he does. And this is a matchup you're only going to see here.
That's right. Absolutely right, because this man is holding no other than Terry Bogard in his hands. And he has been proving it's a viable character, even in this level of competition.
Now, hopefully, they can actually deliver on this match of the day title. Hopefully, they can deliver on all sorts of things. Hopefully, they can give us a good one. But for now, let's send it to the stage host. Tell us what we got, bro.
Yes, we are indeed ready here on the stage. Of course, Xiaohai advancing EWC champion now in the semifinals. The question is, who gets the honor to face off against them here at the Fatal Fury EWC 25 stage?
I mean, what a download. RB was fighting extremely well, but you could literally see and feel the moment where Xiaohai got that download, and then it was easy selling. It's going to be very hard to top the favorite in this tournament.
And Xiaohai said, I don't care who I play, so I'm very much looking forward to this one. Let's introduce our two players, starting off with, first up, Fenrich! Joining us on stage, representing Cyclops Traffic Gaming Osaka. He topped Group B, only dropping one set out of the 7 he played. Now, Stronger Cayenne is yet to show themselves on this stage. And this multi-game legend is looking to hold that title and advance deeper here at the Esports World Cup.
Okay, now, of course, Fenrich is an amazing player, but this next player coming up right now is the definition of overcoming adversity. Coming to the stage right now, none other than Dark Angel! Now, Dark Angel actually qualified for SWC before. When he qualifies for the SNK World Championship, he wasn't able to make it because of visa issues. So he wasn't able to leave Mexico to play right there. And then he goes to one event, he qualifies here. Even here at this event, he starts off with a 3-0 loss to Kindevu, and then on the loser side, runs it all the way back, beats Kindevu, and even makes top 8 right here at EWC. So with his team Navi on his back, with his region on his back, will the Phoenix continue to rise? We're about to find out. Dark Angel, Fenrich, please meet me middle stage for the face-off. This man is trying to send you home. This man is trying to send you home. I don't think words are even needed in this case. Ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time. Fenrich, please take your position. Dark Angel, please take your position. It's time. Somebody has to go home, and you only get this action right here at EWC. Let's send things over to our commentators.
Hey, man, excellent breakdown by our stage host, Rob TV, and Milos. No notes at all, but yeah, you heard it there, man. This is going to be one for the ages, man. Guys that do absolute damage, dirt, whatever you want to call it, come out swinging with blood on their hands and in their mouths, dude. These guys are some animals.
Amazing talent from them both. We know it. Each one of them legend in his own game from origin. But of course, only one can stay alive. And very well noted by Rob TV, Dark Angel only has one chance to qualify to this event, and he got it. And I think he plays it perfectly. He is a player that has been facing adversity for a good long time, so it will be now that adversity in the persona of Fenrich, the one who he has to defeat in order to move forward.
Hey, man, you know, like we've been watching Dark Angel do what he does for a long time. And one thing we knew that he'd be able to do if he ever got the chance to be out there, out in the open, was absolutely make a name for himself worldwide. And I think he already did that. And now it's time to bring it on home.
Yeah, now he has a lot of eyes over him. The results yesterday proved him taking out two legends of the Japanese scene, like Nemo and Kindebu. Those two are names that could shake the heart of any fighting game player in a tournament, but he was able to move forward, and now he has to face the third legend from the land of the rising sun.
Hey, man, like there's no ending of legends in this entire top 8 right now, man. Even if he gets past this, who else could he have to face coming up next? Xiaohai? Like, dude, there is no end to the gauntlet to this guy for this guy right now. I don't want to second guess him as well, but I also would not want to be in his shoes. I'd like a little bit more time to enjoy my time out here at Esports World Cup. But hey, man, sometimes you don't get those opportunities. Sometimes you got to perform at a moment's notice, and Dark Angel has risen to the occasion each time.
I think he likes that. I think he's a player that knows he has what is needed in order to take out anyone, but finding the way, finding those options is what drives him into becoming a better player each single time. So we are going to have no other than Osaka facing Navi right here, right now. And yet again, how important this could be for the whole over Esports World Cup, because Navi is always one of those teams that is a possible winner of the whole thing, of the whole team event, and a victory from Dark Angel could push them forward. That's part of the narrative here, but that will be in the future, as now these two men face each other as gentlemen, as players, as fighters, as we go into the fight.
Hey, man, like Fenrich definitely been stepping on throats all season long, so Dark Angel, with his work cut out for him, has faced some of the best in this game, in the business, and Dark Angel might be a question mark for him, but then again, Fenrich might be a question mark for Dark Angel as well. Has they ever even crossed paths in any other scenario? I don't think so. Brand new matchup on the way.
You're completely right, Pocket. This is going into the books. Ooh! And into the books is going to go that punish over here. Dark Angel with two excellent options to punish the mistakes Barf and Rich, but of course he is not going to slow down. And right now the Japanese beast is going forward as he's going to show his ambitions, trying to rev up. Dark Angel says, you want to hit me? Okay, let's get into the red hot situation, but ever take it with that rev low.
Yeah, man, Fenrich showing him like, hey, I want to be aggressive even if I'm in a bad scenario, just to show you that I'll do it. You're going to have to do something a little more than that to make me scared. He was trying to get him out of SPG. And now it's Dark Angel's turn to drop a big mistake, and Fenrich with a bar away. He's going to go for a hard knockdown, push him into the corner. Here comes Dorando. Don't swing at it. That's right, son.
You have to block it. You have to be patient.
And even when you block it, the throw's always there.
Yeah, Fenrich mixing it up in the right way. A big mistake from Dark Angel is going to cost him the round. Magnificent options over here.
Faking the throw
to maintain the offensive always. Ooh, that's going to hurt.
Gotta say, I'm loving Dark Angel's movement here, but it's not enough to deter Fenrich from just running the game plan.
Good block over there. And finally, he's going to get it with the DP, but it doesn't matter because Fenrich is not respecting anything. Pressing buttons and he wakes up. Angel.
And he blocks it. And I got to think that Fenrich has seen all yesterday. This guy will throw out a geyser when he has it available. So he's always looking for that, most likely. Yeah. And here comes the power geyser, the power wave barrage. Kindebu was unable to circumvent this previously. Wow! The 4D while punishing the geyser, and this was a problem for Kindebu as well. And he tried to break through that with the guard cancel, but it was not timed correctly.
The power of Gaia, man. This kid lands those far Ds, makes the conversion every time, and Dark Angel is able to steal game number one from Fenrich, as everything seems to be coming to him, as he was named the Phoenix. Once again rises.
The 4D ants here. Wow, get off me, he says.
Kicking Terry up like an animal. A little bit of
roughness, none necessary here by Fenrich, who is trying to go forward. What a jump in over here by Dark Angel. Yeah, he was looking for that anti-air Alonze there, but it was just a little too short, and now, wow, a little too early on the meaty. Over here, the SPG being used in the right way with the Rev one. The no mix-up with the knee is going to allow this Dark Angel is going to get that round. I'm going to say right now, I love Dark Angel's unwillingness to give up on his own offense. He's saying, hey, I dropped something, but you didn't show me a punish that made me afraid to continue to pressure you, so I'm going to keep hitting these buttons, and you're probably going to take a big hit. So a surprise hit right now to start this round number 2, as I think none of the players expected that Rev power wave hit. Oh, yeah, that don't hit in the corner, unfortunately. Fenrich understanding the assignment there, just overjump it. Perfect arch of jump by Fenrich, an artist himself, able to take out that round for himself. And let's see, as things could go nuts. Fenrich taking the first turn in terms of offensive. Pushing Dark Angel into the corner. Great challenge over there with the crouching D. And we are going for the offensive side. This is the power of Terry, man. Like a touch hurts a lot. And yeah, man, like Fenrich already without the SPG, one combo and it's gone. Wow, did not respect the close D, but Dark Angel not ready for the capitalization. Like a little bit of surprise over there, a little bit of pasta spaghetti on the floor. But we are back into a neutral that Fenrich is going to win with the Panzer. Also loving that Fenrich is not giving up on the game plan here, saying, hey, if you're going to back up, I'm going to press. I'm not going to give you that distance. Oh, that was close. Going for the cancel, but French is not the feint. He's not going to get this Japanese monster all the way from Osaka. And Dark Angel overheating himself with the geysers and play. The double geyser gets blocked. What can he do with this, though? He's overheated. No rev attack available. And the second geyser hits. I have 2 shots in the chamber. I am going to use it like a shotgun. Pockets. Bang, bang. Maybe we've missed the first, but the second is there. You had to believe that the second one was coming. The moment that things got a little sketchy there, and going for meaties in this game or in any game like that is definitely an invitation for a guy that hits you right between the eyes. Oh my God. This kid, Dark Angel, the geyser himself, he's becoming. He's a humanized geyser, huh? Yeah, so far, yes. Waiting to explode at the right moment. Great patience from Dark Angel, not swinging on the rondo pressure. Whoa, but look at this Fenrich with a great offensive series. Oh, the SPG is not going to hit. Give me that crouching C. And that's unfortunate, just a little bit outside for the capitalization for Fenrich, but he gets a second chance from the bad power dunk. Is it going to be enough? Yeah. And even in a very elegant, demure fashion. No need to spend any kind of resource over there. Fenrich will start this all the way over there. Big Panzer. Kidding. And there's the throw. Here comes the mix-up pressure. Is it going to be throw? Is it going to be low? Is it going to be overhead? Goes for the jump and a power dunk finds home. Power dunk and then the crack shoot. There's the D-crack shoot. Hard to jump away from that. You just got to let it rip on sometimes. Ooh, those approaches from French are very interesting. He's trying to move forward. He's trying to be the one in the offense now. Yeah, he was looking for those high dodge attacks to see if Dark Angel's going to throw it a mid that he could catch. Yes! And I think Fenrich's finally on the board. He's got to be feeling a little better about that than he had been previously. It definitely was looking like a 3-0 scenario. And in a game that is so momentum dependent, you needed that. Yeah, absolutely. That game. You don't want to be down 3 games in a first to 5, that's for sure. Yeah, man, it's a gasser. Like, think about it this way. If he gets to 4 and you haven't even got a game on the board yet, and you got so much work to do. Let's see if the legendary Wolf can go against the billionaire. But those 4Ds are working perfectly. And you know that full series will always take out the SP. Mm-hmm. Maybe not entirely a bad situation for Fenrich. He does like to do the cross under close C and is finding home on Dark Angel pretty consistently today. Oh, the weight over there for that power. But Fenrich is going to wake up pressing buttons. That was unfortunate. Power wave over there in a casual fashion. Power geyser yet again. This kid has the finger on the trigger. That's right, and that's the second time that Fenrich was not aware of the close D from Terry Bogard there. It's a little bit different timing for the wake up just defend option, so he ended up getting hit by both hits, and that sealed the deal on the round 1. Back dashes are caught by Dark Angel, but great jump from Dark Angel there. And the pressure over there, right side of the stage. That was nasty. That made you look. Yeah, you had to do that, brother. Let's be careful. Dark Angel can get into to overheat right here. If Fenrich decides to go, yeah. Even makes it, but he goes with the power. The dash. He smelled the dash, bro. Oh my God, how do you fight this kid? And Fenrich is okay. I'm also gonna do. That's big. That's big for Fenrich. It doesn't kill. It doesn't kill. It doesn't kill, but he's not gonna be in a happy place. He kills. Oh, it does. It does. Okay. No. I'm a liar. I'm a bad commentator. My fault. It was my fault. It was my fault. You got me started, bro. I taunted you in that. But still, we are playing. Oh, what a great catch over here. SPG is gone with the power geyser. Also 40% of your health. The meaty knuckle. What are we playing? KOF? Certainly, that's the steal. El estilo Confero right now here with Dark Angel, who gets himself into the corner. Watch it again. The overheat could land. Oh, he's gonna get it with the target combo. Yeah, Fenrich in a terrible position right now, but oh man, that 5A just a little bit outside from finding the mark, and Dark Angel seeing the window to get that big third win. The wings of the Angel are opening pockets. We are 3-1 in favor of Navi's own Dark Angel, the Mexican player. Let's see, can he keep the rhythm? It's so hard in these. That rhythm is tough. And I want to say that Dark Angel playing at a higher speed than Fenrich right now. Fenrich wants to be able to keep up with that speed, but just can't find the buttons in time for that. And the distance definitely betraying him as well. Dark Angel has been doing a lot of dual back dashes pockets, and Fenrich has been able to punish them every time now with 40% of his health left. Let's see if he can do something. He's gonna deliver as much damage as he can. That counter leads to the down A link. Ooh. Let's see. What a great hit over there for Fenrich. It's enough. And these fellows are swinging big right now. Big swing, goes for the throw and wake up. No tech. Going for the feint. He's gonna get the round. Fenrich staying alive, coming back like a man possessed. Oh man, that was scary too, because I think he did have an opportunity to just defend that wrist. The Panther. So many. I gotta remember these move names for kind, man. I gotta work on my German. So many Schwartz. So many Schwartz. Which one's which? And once again, Fenrich has just not been able to find himself in a good scenario by going in like that. And because Dark Angel is sniffing out those dashes in between the pressure. Those and jump back beats the Panzer. He make a first back dash, then jump back because he has been cutting him on those double back dashes, and Dark Angel made a weakness a strength, but it doesn't matter because Fenrich comes with his own punishment. He's not going to take him out of SPG here, but one more touch is going to do it. Great block from Dark Angel. Gets the rev blow. It's over. With the SPG and the advantage, but he's revving up. He can't be. Ooh, what a feint over there into the throw. Oh, that is crazy. You are immune to hits, but not to throws. Oh, los rondos. No quiero ver los rounds pockets. He's here trying to push forward, going up. Look at the pressure from Fenrich. He's not ending. But it was not ready. Didn't have the meter for another booger ball, and he's just throwing stuff up right now. He just wants to hold on to the corner pressure, and Fenrich is on the board with 2. What a situation over there, little by little. Fenrich, he took half of the stage in an offensive mode. Fenrich, what an animal, never stopping that offensive, and Dark Angel only could push back in order to block and stay alive, but not for too long. That's how you play Fenrich's kind. That's how most kinds play, man. Like, there is the zoning element available, but being up close and personal is where I feel he's strongest. You get that down C. If you have the meter available, it's going to be a world of hurt for the opponent. But at the same time, that Terry Bogard with the far D, forever present. Big wild punish is always on deck. Man, eats that close 8. Why are you waiting, pressing bottles for Fenrich? Or in 3-touch territory, eats Delonze. No more close D. Don't wake up for you. Right back at you. Those wake-up options hitting both of them. On the first time, what a great counter hit over there by Fenrich. He has the corner. Still a lot of work to do right now. Has a bar available. Wants to throw, wants some kind of knockdown here just to set up shop. That's it. No. Unable to make it. And wait with the overhead, man. I think he caught the backdash there. I think maybe Fender stopped, instead of blocking, I'm going to backdash on wake up just to get away from whatever's coming. At the worst, I'll get hit out of the air. Great over there with the red blow immediately. Fender's trying to carry Dark Angel into the corner. He has been able to push the best of his offensive gameplay right there when he has no escapes, and the damage is on. Dialing up little by little against Dark Angel. Yeah, he's been rolling through.